Welcome to the 5-Minute Show with your host, Ben Barber.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a late night live stream. My name is Ben Barber. This is the 5-Minute Show. I don't know what I'm going to talk about right now. It is 11:30 on a Saturday night, and I am editing a video for tomorrow, and waiting for some laundry to be done in the washing machine so that I can switch that bad boy over before I go to bed. So I just wanted to do this because I was, editing a video and talking into this microphone so that I could do a little voiceover action. And I was like, I should just go live right now. So why not just go live right now? I don't need these headphones. The headphones are nice because I can hear myself in them. And then I can play radio show host a little bit, but I don't need them right now. There's nobody else. There's nobody else coming on this. There's no guest. Um anyway, went for a walk today, which is nothing new. Been doing that a lot. Went for a little walk down to the river, and that was really really nice. Uh haven't also got a Fitbit. Um Decided I wanted one. Uh, so what I really wanted was an iWatch. An iWatch, is that what it's called? An Apple Watch, an iWatch? I don't know. It would make sense if it was. Anyway, so I wanted an iWatch, Apple Watch, but my friends strongly advised against that. I get a lot of notifications. I'm the administrator for a bunch of Facebook pages. That is not a brag. It is literally just a function of my job, is that I have to be an admin on many, many pages, some of which are high profile. So I constantly get notifications that I have to ignore on my phone, right? I constantly get notifications for these pages, for these like 60 pages that I'm an admin for. And I get emails and I get all sorts of stuff. So I get, like 1,000 and something notifications and emails a day. Um, and they were like, "Don't put that on your wrist. Don't put that on your wrist. It's bad enough." Also, like your anxiety and stuff, it's bad enough. You're gonna check it every 5 seconds, and you're gonna, it's just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. So I did not go with an Apple Watch, even though I really wanted one. I listened to my friends because they were looking out for me, and I was like, yeah, that might induce some anxiety. So I started looking into what I really wanted was a pedometer. And a watch is nice, just for the function of telling time, I guess. But I really wanted a more accurate pedometer, so I decided to go with a Fitbit because what I did when I did my research was I found out that even the like cheap like $19 pedometer watches connect to your phone and and can give you all of that information. Not exactly as well as an Apple Watch, but they can give you all of that information. Tom Foley, yeah, it's a Fitbit watch. That's what I. That's what I ended up going with instead of an Apple Watch, and it's nice. It's nice. I've only had it on for I don't know 2 hours, and but it's all right. I seem to like it so far. I turned the heart rate monitor off because that is something that would make me go insane, um, with how my anxiety works. So I shut that off, and I do not have it. It can also give me notifications from my phone. I turned that off. So I'm really just using it as a pedometer. Um which is good. That's all I really cared for. And having it literally on my wrist, um, hopefully will encourage as a reminder to get up and move and to keep working out and whatnot. So that seems to be going well. But anyway, it was a great day. Today was a great day. Uh, my wash is still going. I can hear it in the background. I don't know if you can. Um, so yeah, today was a wonderful, wonderful day. Uh, Watching you kill it, Ben. See what I did? Tom, if you want to be a guest on the show right now, just let me know, man, and I will send you a link. I will send you a link. What are you doing? You're like in bed on your phone right now, aren't you? Yeah, you should put the phone down. I think that your wife would appreciate it if you put the phone down and stop watching my live stream at 11:30 at night while she's trying to get some sleep. You night owl. Anyway, I shouldn't dissuade people from watching the show. But it's not really even a show. This isn't a show. I'm not, and Tom has now liked it. Thank you very much. Um yeah, this isn't even really a show. But Tom, if you're not laying in bed, um secretly watching my live stream on your phone, then you're more than welcome to come on and say hello. You would be What's a night animal? Anything nocturnal, I guess, could be considered a night animal. An owl, um that is the extent. A possum, an opossum, that is the extent of that is the extent of my knowledge of nocturnal animals. It's owls and possums, and I think that's it. That's all I know. So, I had a question today that popped up into my head, and I wanted to make a post about it, but I didn't end up having time to do it. Um, when you hear the words Groundhog Day, is your first thought like Puxatawny Phil, like literal Groundhog Day, like February 2nd? We wait for the groundhog to see its shadow. It decides if there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. Is it that, or do you immediately think of the movie? Because I feel like the phrase Groundhog Day, living the same day over and over and over again, is my first thought when I just hear the words Groundhog Day. Bill Murray, Paul Dumas, Bill Murray. Yeah. Yeah, that checks out, right? Like I think Bill Murray first when I hear the words Groundhog Day. It's also my friend's mom's birthday. I do always think of that when I think of the holiday. Is it a holiday? Is Groundhog Day a holiday? Why are we obsessed with the Also, February 2nd, the spring equinox is, yeah, summer and winter solstice equal autumn and spring are equinoxes. The spring equinox is 6 weeks from February 2nd. Has there ever been a time when he didn't say that there were 6 more weeks of winter? Because there legitimately is 6 more weeks of winter after Groundhog Day. These are the questions that's keeping me up tonight. It's mostly Groundhog Day related. I know that May is the perfect time to be asking these questions. I can't help it. That's what popped into my head. The whole movie was Pavlov's Law. They said it so many times, it's like the dinner bell he rang for his dog. Yes, thank you for explaining Pavlov. Thank you for explaining Pavlovian responses to us, Paul. Um, Paul has asked to be a co-host so many times that I think that he's hoping that I have a Pavlovian response to that, and that someday I'm just going to let him be a co-host. So Paul, now is your opportunity. If you'd like to be a co-host, put it in the little box there, and I will send you a link to jump on the show if you'd like. Again, if not Tom and Paul, like my suspicion is that you guys are just watching this on your phone in bed and your wives are very upset with you right now, right? They're like, I'm trying to sleep, you night animals. It's a callback from a mess up that I did earlier. This is the 5 minute show. We're going on minute 11. Figured I'd say something smart aside from my normal jackassery. Paul, listen, bad language. Bad language is not going to cut it here on the 5 minute show. All right? Especially during these prime children watching the show hours of 11:30 at night. I'm just waiting for my laundry to get done so that I can take it out of the washing machine and put it in the dryer. It's late night, baby. Exactly. There's a lot of babies watching. This is prime baby hour. No swearing. This is why you're not a co-host. This is do not disturb. I keep hitting stuff. I'm not used to the Fitbit yet. I keep hitting stuff and I don't know what I'm doing. So, anyway, all right, so we've established that when people say Groundhog Day, they most of the time are talking about the Bill Murray movie. And even if you've never seen the movie, you know the reference well enough, you know what it means. Groundhog Day, I firmly believe this, Groundhog Day in American culture now means living the same day over and over and over again. So much more. It has nothing to do with the actual groundhog seeing his shadow. That is my personal belief. I'm going to put up a poll. Not on this. I don't know how to put up a poll on this. I don't think I mean I probably could. You could just comment below if you think Groundhog Day, when you hear Groundhog Day, it's more important than Columbus Day. Come at me. Anything is more important than Columbus Day. Columbus Day is a joke. That's absolutely true. Yes. Tom, are you saying what I'm saying is absolutely true or what Paul is saying is absolutely true? Groundhog Day is more important than Columbus Day. Yes. Absolutely. I did always like Columbus Day weekend because it was usually the weekend after the week of my birthday is October 6th, so Columbus Day would sometimes fall sometimes it would fall on the 8th, and so if my birthday was on Friday, sometimes I would have a long weekend for my birthday. So I liked it growing up. You said yes. There's a little bit of I have no idea what you're saying yes to, man. Got to be specific in those comments, Tom. This is why Tony Nunes is better than you. This is why the Nunes is better. I hated it because I had to carry a huge instrument in that horribly long parade. Listen, you shouldn't have chosen such a huge instrument. That's on you, right? You could have been a piccolo player or a trumpet like your dad. You could have played the trumpet. You know, that's on you, Paul. Shouldn't have picked such a large instrument. It chose me. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. I would love to know, Tom, if you're still watching, what is your favorite instrument to play? Hello, Brittany, by the way. If you're still watching, I see that you liked the video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When are we coming to your island in Animal Crossing is my big question. That's all I want to talk about. Does anybody want to talk about Animal Crossing? Because I'm here to talk about Animal Crossing tips, tricks. We got the game about 2 weeks ago. and we love it. Um, Groundhog Day means loop. Favorite instrument is banjo ukulele these days. A banjo ukulele. What does a banjo ukulele sound like? That is awesome. I don't know who this person is. I don't know who this person is. Hey, nice to see you. It's the coolest. Tom, do you have any videos of you playing a banjo ukulele you can send me? Ryan Saunders, that sounds like a fake instrument. Ryan, how you feeling, bud? Hope the effects of the vaccine have sort of made their way out of your system and you're just feeling good. I do because I've never played it and I'm looking for a new addiction. Portal Knights has run its course with Gavin and he's too young for Assassin's Creed. Do you have a Switch, Paul? Because if you have a Switch, you should get Animal Crossing. It is the most fun video game that I've ever played this month. Living the dream. That's perfect. That's perfect. Ryan, I really want you to do the Star Trek episode of the Community Chorus show. I'm excited. I'm ready. I have graphic ideas already to go, already ticking. Um, you know, I'm hoping that for Pam's birthday, the Pam's birthday bit, we can do some sort of beaming up. Yeah. Gavin does and we will. When you do that, send me your dodo code or whatever it is. You'll know the code so I can go to your island. I'm gonna mess so much stuff up on your island, Paul. Not if it's Gavin's. If it's Gavin's island, I won't mess anything up. But you tell me what house is yours, and I'm gonna take everything I can. Pam as a Vulcan. Yeah. Yes. That's great. I'll make two. So here's the thing that I wish that I had known before I let Braden make an island first. It's one island per switch. So even though you can have different you can have different characters on your different accounts on the Switch. It is one island per device. So Allie and Braden and I all share the island, and that's fun. It's not fun. It is. It's kind of fun. Like we built a playground with a bunch of Mario stuff on it. Um, as long as she's not a stage 5 Klingon. Very nice. Very nice. So you can't be Rhode Island, Block Island, Long Island? No. No, you can't. Nope. You can you could I guess you could name, I don't know the character limit, but you could name your one island all of those names, but you would need 3 switches to be 3 islands. Yeah. Also, only one of the is Long Island an island or is it a oh, I can't think of the peninsula. Is that the right word? A peninsula? I feel like I'm the dumbest boy in school right now. Peninsula is like the body of the land mass that's surrounded on all 3 sides by a body of water, right? Like Florida's a peninsula, Michigan has a peninsula. I'm using the right word, right? Long Island is a peninsula. Somebody will get it. In like 20 seconds, somebody will catch up and you'll respond to that. I'm fairly sure I'm right. I could look it up. I'm not gonna. I'm confident. It's my final answer, Regis. Peninsula. Um, when I was hosting trivia, I hosted trivia for like 6 years before the pandemic. Um, How dare you, Barber? Gotta fact check that. Okay. Should I buy my own Switch like it's a burner phone, just mess with people on Animal Crossing? First of all, it's Animal Crossing, not Animal Crossings, Paul. And I also have been thinking about buying my own Switch specifically for Animal Crossing, which is a really stupid move, and that's like $400 just for one video game, and I should not do it. I might. I might. I shouldn't. Probably gonna. Um, all right. Ryan says I need to fact check it. Peninsula definition. A piece of land almost surrounded by water by by projecting out into a body of water. A peninsula is a landform surrounded by water on most of its border while being connected to a mainland from which it extends. Okay, so Florida is a peninsula. If you get the light, Paul says 199.99. If you All right, Paul, if you get the Switch Lite, you can't put it on your TV. Just so you know, if you get the Switch Lite, you cannot put it on your TV. It is just like a large Game Boy. Ryan, Long Island is the longest and largest island in the contiguous United States. Is Long Island an island? On February 19th, the United States Supreme Court decided by a 9-0 vote that Long Island legally is not an island. It is part of the mainland of New York and therefore a peninsula. A peninsula is almost an island, but not quite. That is from the Supreme Court, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah. So, listen, the Supreme Court, how dare you say that the Supreme Court is wrong, Ryan? How dare you? So when I was a trivia host, people would get really mad about Cape Cod because there was a question about Cape Cod, and uh, I don't remember what the question was. It was worded where, Tom, what do you know? Okay, neither of you're gonna disagree with the Supreme Court's official ruling. Long Island is not legally an island. It's not legally an island. It's legally a peninsula. Um, don't get me started about Cape Cod. So Cape Cod is a peninsula, was a peninsula, but then they made a canal, right? And when they made a canal, they separated it from the mainland. He's wearing an officer's uniform and therefore is smarter than me. All right. This is the way. Listen. Listen, I get it. I get it. So Cape Cod was a peninsula. They made a canal and I believe and now it's what you would think of as an island. So there's a lot of debate, at least there was at Cornerstone Pub on Wednesday nights and some other places. Is Cape Cod a peninsula or an island because of the canal? Let's see what the Supreme Court says. Let's see. Cape Cod, a hook-shaped peninsula of the United States of the US state of Massachusetts. Is Cape Cod an island or a peninsula? Oftentimes, canals don't count for making something an island. At least not an oceanic island. River islands are kind of a different thing. Otherwise, most of Europe would be islands. Okay, so it's also not made of cod. Interesting. If it's man made, then it's not a real island. Boom. I'm very sad to know that Cape Cod isn't made out of cod. But I'm also happy to know that because I don't like fish. I don't like fish. I don't like eating fish. I'm not very fond of them in general. I don't think that they have very warm personalities. You know, I'm a land animal snob. I prefer land animals. Braden has a fish. He has a little bed of fish. And you know, thing's kind of lazy. It doesn't really do anything. I tried to get it to do some tricks. It didn't do it. It doesn't play fetch. It doesn't you know, doesn't do anything. So, not really. Fish and I are not on good terms. I like the band Fish. Like any fish? No, no, Paul. I do not like any fish. Um, I don't mind tuna fish sandwiches. They're not my favorite. I've eaten them. I would eat them again. Not my favorite. Not a fan of any. Not a fan of any sort of seafood at all. My mom's friend Donna made crab cakes that I really liked when I was in high school. Um, I have had and enjoyed lobster a couple times, but no, I am not a fan of fish. Yep, I know, and I lost viewers. I lost viewers because of that. If you hold a black light up to the betta fish, it raises its cool scale by at least 3. All right. Well, that sounds interesting. Okay, so the 5-minute show has lasted 28 minutes. I'm going to give this 2 more minutes because my clothes just got done in the washing machine so I can go switch them and go to bed. Um what have we learned tonight? Long Island, while being the longest island in the contiguous United States, is not legally an island as decided by the Supreme Court. Take that for what you will. Cape Cod um, could be considered an island because it is no longer connected to land. However, that doesn't really count because it's just a canal. Let's see. People more associate Groundhog Day, as well they should. Ben hates fish because they are lazy and taste awful. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they're lazy. Look, I think part of that's on us, right? We're taking this animal that's supposed to be like in the water, in these huge bodies of water, and then we're confining it to like, you know, like a tank that's this big. And we're like, "Hey, here's some fake rocks." The rocks might be real. You know, swim around. We've imprisoned you. So I don't think it's necessarily their fault that they're lazy. Pretty sure betta fish only live in tanks. Really? So this was a man-made fish? We found these fish in tanks, Paul? We found the fish in tanks? Did we create the fish? I don't know. I just don't know about you anymore. Anyway, so that's what we learned today. Um more people associate Groundhog Day with the Bill Murray movie, and if they don't associate it with the Bill Murray movie, maybe they've never seen it. They at least know that when people say Groundhog Day, they're talking about reliving the same day over and over again, and nobody really cares about Puxatawny Phil. Nobody really cares. It's always 6 more weeks of winter. February 2nd to March 20th, 21st, 22nd. Always the same. And for all the stupid stuff I saw, I did pass Psych 210 in college. No one believes you went to college. No one believes it. I need to see a degree. I need you to send me on Facebook Messenger a photo of your degree for me to believe that you went to college. Pavlov. We also learned, yes, Paul described in detail Oh, hey. Lou DePalma, Senator DePalma. Good to see you, buddy. Watching the news right now from yesterday. All right. This has been 31 minutes. It's midnight. My clothes are done, and I'm giving up on editing this video for the night. So thank you guys very much for joining us, everybody. Ryan, Tom, Brittany, Paul. Send a photo of your degree or it didn't happen. If you get Animal Crossing, let me know so I can go to your island. Have a good night, guys. I hope that your wives were not upset that you were watching this late at night while they were trying to sleep. Have a good night, everybody. And see you on Sunday.
Looking for more than 5 minutes? Click the contact links in the description of this episode.
Hold on. I don't need to end the show if I don't want to end the show. If you buy me a map of Long Island, I will put it on that back wall, and it will be in every show from now on. You have my address. The ball is in your court, Saunders. It's not legal. Listen, I'm not saying that it's not technically an island. I'm saying it's not legally an island. And that you can take up with the Supreme Court. All right? That you can take up with the Supreme Court, my friend. All right. I'm going to try to end the show one more time. Do I have a different video I can play? No, I'm just going to keep playing the ending video. Good night.
Looking for more than 5 minutes? Click the contact links in the description of this episode.